Good afternoon, Toronto. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce Tubulence, reggae artist, and Dan Sylva, reggae artist, to the broadcast facilities on the Koolbreeze Experience Show. My name is Curtis Anthony. Welcome for this opportunity to talk to you. We're going to talk about your evolution, your vision, your mission of the music. Koolbreeze is here to chronicle the vibe and magnify your brilliance. How have you been?
Been good so far.
Nice, nice. I see you guys bring some half-decent weather to melt down that coldness, man. We need some fire in this thing.
That's true. We do give thanks to, for the opportunity.
Right.
You know, one love, one heart, one aim, one destiny. We're here, and
right.
You know, no weather is gonna stop the mission. You know.
Right. I like that. Nice. What's a normal day for you guys, like outside of music?
Music.
More music. Tell the people. Take a few minutes to tell the fans about your childhood and where you grew up.
Well, you know, I'll start that. You know, this is Tubulence, the future. You know, born in Jamaica.
Okay.
You know, in a place. You know, it wasn't that hard.
Right.
You know, because of my mother, Miss Viva Life Viva.
Okay.
You know, we were poor people.
Right.
It wasn't hard because she went out there, and you know, as a child you can't know what's up with us eating food.
Right.
You don't know where it's coming from or who provide it, you know. So
okay.
That was for me, you know. We grew up hard, but you know, it made easy by my mother. So
nice.
Not a lot of story behind it and saying, oh, you know, I had to turn to gun and drugs. No.
Right.
My mother was a real mother. So,
right. Handle business.
We're good.
Handle business. Nice. How about you, Dan?
Yeah, well, for me, similar, you know, I grew up in a home where I had both parents, and you know, my father was a breadwinner.
Right.
My mother was the one that stayed at home taking care of
the
rest of the siblings. There's 4 of us.
Right.
2 boys, 2 girls. Started with me as the first. Then came after was a girl, then a boy. No, then a girl, then a boy. So we started with a boy, end with a boy, the 2 girls in the middle.
Okay.
You know, basically, we wasn't rich.
Right.
We were poor, but we never go hungry, naked. You know what I mean?
Nice. A blessing.
Yeah, it was a blessing. You know. My father did what he had to do, and my mother stayed home and did what she had to do.
And plus, the people in the Caribbean have land to plant.
Right.
So you should never starve and fish in the ocean.
Right.
She's a man fruitful Zion, yet him hungry, you know.
True.
Nice. See. Now, tell the folks, how did you come up with a name like Tubulence?
Well, I would say Tubulence was given to me by an elder Rastaman in a garrison area in Jamaica. Okay. Because at that time I was going by the name of Double Trouble, you know, DT, you know. So I went to a function. The reception was warm, and the Rastaman said, "Yo, you're not causing trouble. You're creating a turbulence."
Right.
And I said, "What?" You know. So we go research, and we know say turbulence means righteous to all that is wrong, strong for the Gideon, and terrible for Babylon. So
seems.
You know, that like name, like nature. That's me, you know.
Okay. Okay. And where did your passion for music come from?
My passion is just from hearing, you know, the likes of Bob Marley and Peter Tosh and Jacob Miller and Garnet Silk, all those people going to school and just listening, because in school, you know, you went there to edify yourself, you know. Right. But those music was right through the whole session. I couldn't sing or nothing, but I could feel the passion of it.
Right.
And from there, we start to realize that people not only listen to the music, sometimes them follow what the words say in the music.
Okay.
So I get the idea that, yeah, you know, so the lyrics and the message can transport in the melodies and keys.
Right.
So let's hypnotize the people by doing that, because I can come to you and say, yo, stop writing, and you say, hey, you can't tell me that really, but if you hear it every day, stop writing, stop writing, stop writing, stop writing, eventually they'll stop writing.
Right.
So it's a message, you know, it's a vehicle, so we give thanks.
Alright, and tell the fans about how did you Tubulence and Dan Sylva collaboration come about?
I don't know if Dan want to do it.
Well, we had a show in Trinidad, was in June of last year.
Right.
And Tubulence was on the show. We were living in the same building, bread and breakfast building.
Right.
And but Tubulence never heard me before.
Okay.
I've been hearing Tubulence music.
Right.
But the first time Tubulence really heard me is when we went into a radio station and we did an interview. there was a next guy there, Norris man.
Okay.
Alright? And the DJ spin some rhythm.
Right.
And he just asked us to write on the rhythm.
Okay.
So it was a spontaneous thing. So that particular rhythm, I didn't have a song built on that rhythm.
Aye.
So I just used one of my songs that I did way back.
Okay.
And I just sing it on the rhythm, man. Everybody just gone wild.
Never look back.
Never look back. I mean, that was one. And this where we first met on the musical scene.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And then from there, we had a show after. It went very well. Tubulence did an excellent performance.
Aye.
You know, the other artists that was there did their thing. I did mine.
Right.
And from there, you know, I had an instrumental rhythm that I built, and Tubulence heard it.
Right.
And he took the likings of it.
Okay.
And he said, "Oh, Dan, you don't want me to write on that rhythm." So I listened. I said, "Alright." And he made a statement. He said, "Dan, man, you really want me to write on that rhythm?" I said, "But you want to write on that rhythm, no problem." And the rest is history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know when you Shabba Ranks, that's the DJ is cock up when they make a boom rhythm. So it's like, you know, you're hearing something good and you want to be on it.
Right.
You know, and even in Trinidad, I heard a part of dance talent, but
Right.
not really knowing the powers behind him, really.
Okay.
And when Dan invite me now, I'm yard.
Right.
We have him studio.
Right.
And he's making the magic.
Yeah.
And then I listen to me, I say, but this guy can also compose, write, sing, make rhythm. You hardly find that in the music.
Okay.
So I decided, you know what? Let's make a team out of it.
Okay.
Because this man is powerful and Tubulence is powerful. So
Nice.
coming together, what we want? Unity and strength.
True.
True that. Now, what projects you guys have on currently?
I would say, can I answer it?
Yeah, man.
I would say, you know, we presently have one, you know, mixing out there, you know, real good. It's called Wake Up and Live.
Right.
We have Be Humble. We have an EP working for Dan.
Okay.
And we have a mixtape with Dan and Tubulence, you know, like one Dan, one Tubulence, one Dan, one Tubulence. So we actually, I don't know, Tubulence is one of the biggest thing out of Jamaica.
Okay.
Not to be modest or anything. We have to tell the truth.
Right.
So with that platform, you know, people need to hear Dan Sylva.
Right.
They need to hear Dan Sylva. They need to know good music and
Yes.
a good writer. So
Right.
I'm using that form of platform
Right.
to launch Dan's career. So I'm declaring on this program now that I am going to be Dan's manager
Okay.
on the scene right now.
On this. All right. Now, you've been around for a while.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of your milestones with music.
Yo, I've been to places that you can just ask me where I've not been to.
Okay.
You know what I say?
Right.
You know, Africa, you know, Europe, most of Europe, America, most of the Caribbean, places like Israel, Bethlehem, Jerusalem.
Wow.
You know, we're actually planning a tour this year, sometime in June, to be exact. You know, I have like 36 shows in Europe, all courtesy and Never Stop. You know, Dan is gonna do a lot of hard work this year.
Right.
We're planning to take Dan on some of the tours and just mash up the place and get it done with. I've been to Africa where me alone in a stadium that's filled with 62,000 people in Zimbabwe. Wow! And I performed for 4 hours.
Whoa,
you know, 600 people came to me at the airport. All is documented, so it's not like I make up a story. You know?
Right.
Every time we drop in a Gambia, the stadiums are black. You know, we're going to the Gambia this December again,
Right.
and hopefully, you know.
Right. Now,
Yeah, man.
a good friend of mine, a broadcaster in England, told me to tell you hi, Frank Tui.
Tui.
Yes.
Big up.
Big up, all right. You have any CDs currently available?
No, well, as I said, you know, we're out there and we're just making, the world know me already.
Right.
The EP is coming out for Dan Sylva.
Ah.
The mixtape, you're gonna hear me on mixtapes too.
Okay.
And we're just gonna take it by step.
Nice.
We have things just, and we're presently gonna we're in progress on deciding what kind of video to put out there.
All right.
So we have all kind of works in the make. You know, we have all kind of appearances like this.
Yes.
TV, radio. You know, so we're working.
What's the secret to your success?
Love of the music, man.
Nice.
If you don't love it, you know, it's like they would say, my God is a jealous God.
Okay.
That means if you don't love the music get jealous and leave you.
Yeah, that's well said, man.
Yeah,
true.
Well said.
You have to love because it's hard, you know.
Yeah.
Dan can attest to that. I can attest to that. You must can attest to that too,
Right,
because
true.
sometimes you push the one's music and they don't give you the respect that you should get.
Quite true.
So therefore, with it hard, but you will love it. We just have to do it. So
See.
that's it.
Right. Now, tell the fans out there some of the prominent names you work with the music.
Sylva, Capleton, Anthony B, Luciano, Cocotti, Barry Salmon, Sanchez, Dan Sylva.
You have a good track record there.
Marvin Heritage, you know, just to name a few, you know.
Yes, man. It's so good. When Dan called me, he says, "Listen, I got this dude want to come down in the studio and we showcase stuff." I said, "No problem, man. Let's make this happen."
And we do give thanks for the opportunity, you know, because
Well,
give thanks for your time.
Thank
you know, a lot of people don't really, you know.
thank you so much.
Yeah, same here too, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to call that to the thanks for the opportunity, but I'm going to make it official on the radio today.
Right.
Thanks for the opportunity. It's
problem.
good, you know what I mean? We need that kind of publicity too, you know.
Right. So, and thank you for about our midnight last night. I have so much to do with the music and work and all that. I had put the wrong date
Yeah.
for you both of you coming down.
Wow.
Breeze at night. I went and fixed that. Was supposed to be the 2nd of.
Yeah.
Love that.
You know, when you have so much overwhelming stuff, but everything was still on.
Yeah.
Everything was still on. Just in case the fan get a little, you know.
Confused.
Yeah. Is there anything in the musical journey that keeps you grounded and humble?
You know, 'cause like that, just like Marcus Garvey say, you know,
Yeah.
a man without his history is like a tree without a root. So
Ah.
I just stay humble because I know where I'm coming from.
Right.
I know that, you know, life is too important
Right.
and short,
Right.
you know, for us to just play around. So
True.
me just keep grounded by that humility, you know.
Okay.
You know, say me a Rasta youth and, you know, say hype and of we, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. What do you think your life would have been without music?
I can't answer that question there. Look,
fair enough.
I don't know where, because if I'm doing work, it's music, and if I'm not doing work, it's music. Like we done say,
All right.
it's just music. Me did me the music gave me everything I have to, and music gave me the platform. Music gave me fame. Music gave me freedom of expression. Music give me everything. So you don't know.
Yes. And the people, the critics, the music people said, reggae music is the music of the struggle and the fight.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's rebel music. It's
Definitely, it's a uplifting music. It's a music that I could listen at any time, regardless of what you may be going through in life. It relates to you
right.
as an individual.
Okay.
So people can gravitate and relate to that because some part of the music relates to your personal experience in life.
Yes.
Where there is song, I'm not knocking anybody's song, but there are songs outside there just basically fantasy, is not reality within one's life.
I like that.
So
Right,
reggae
that's
music
nice.
in itself, you know, it's a music that it elevates you,
Right.
it motivates you,
Right.
you know, it brings a sense of consciousness as to who you are as a people,
That's true.
spiritually. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Even the rebel side, you know, we have to pick up necessary if it means that you have to pick up arms for your freedom. You know what I mean? You get that vibes from the music. So you know, it's an overall benefit. You know, if I may see that, you know.
That's true. That's true. Well said.
Yes. Wow. Man. The music industry today, if you could change a couple of things, what would that be?
Oh boy, I don't know.
I would say regulation of the music, you know, because in my household growing up, you know,
Right.
I mean, I say stop the music. You can never stop the music.
Right.
You can never stop the type of music. And negative and positive run the earth.
Right.
Sure.
You know, so you can never stop the music, but you can regulate it so the kids can grow in bend the tree from the young, so to speak.
Right.
Because in my household when growing up, if me ever play something, we say under something, we get kicked out.
Right.
But in nowadays music now, you know, all the little 3-year-old are sing say, you know, something enough to sing, you know. And so if we can regulate it by just saying, alright, you know what, when we keep somebody we roughing them in the dance hall and put them in the dance hall. So ain't nobody go in the dance hall, stay in the dance hall.
Right.
Big people.
Right.
R-rated. And then if you're going in your car or your radio or or in your personal self, in your personal space, you do anything you want to.
Right.
But a public way, say some man, the music is very influential, and Emmanuel say, with great strength comes great responsibility.
Yes.
That means the music has powers, and you take it for granted, and then when you look, because music can start a war, and music can stop a war.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, if I may concur with what Tubulence is saying, is that I remember when the days growing up, right? If a song is played that has a double-sided meaning, can't play on a radio station. Regulation. Right now, there's no regulation. It's all kind of things playing on the radio station. And then, when the youths go up wicked and wild, now we come and we blame the elders, but the elders have a responsibility because the same, you understand what I'm saying? They are corrupting the minds of the youth, whereby they're supposed to be the stewards. You understand what I'm saying?
It becomes a thing that, we not blame nobody or anything, because sometimes, sometimes it's the mood we're in, and sometimes bring across some kind of music too. That's the one point. You have some DJs who play because they must say them family have to eat, and them and the DJs them some other artists them give them this and that and them have to play and them have to rare. But we all should realize that salvation is the only key, not only the material. Man shall not live by bread alone.
True that.
So I have to play the dance all because me get $50,000 to play it, So me have play it, why because my view them have to eat, me not busy with a boy I want to say. But I have to remember say, what's going to happen down the road? You know what I say? That's more important than even wealth and money.
Nice. What's the biggest challenge for you now in music?
Challenge? I have no challenge, because my music and dance music is heartfelt. But there's no challenge. It might take a while to seep in the people's pores and skin.
Yes.
But it's going to reach and it's going to squeeze them out, and give them a heart attack. So,
right.
No challenges.
Right. So when you were coming up in Jamaica, who some of the artists you aspired to be, you liked and aspired to be?
So I wasn't a fan of Bob Marley. Like a lot of artists would say, oh, Bob Marley wasn't a fan of him because them time the Bob Marley music too slow.
Okay.
For me, as a young adrenaline youth.
Right.
So we are talking about them time. We are talking about King Yellow Man, and we are talking about Shabba. We are talking about Super Cat, and where, and then growing up, knowing what I know now, all the music is powerful, we start to listen to Bob Marley.
Right.
Sylva Capleton, and all those people that who came before Iron. I say, from there and then. Even Norris Man was one of the inspiration in that time, I say.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonderful, man. It's where can your music be purchased? On
any digital platform.
Okay.
And we're doing it the same thing for Dance Sylva too. We're putting it out there to any media. We organize it first because a lot of people are educated, but then they're not re-educated.
Yeah.
Within the music, because when I started, a lot of producers never really tell me about where to go for your publishing or your rights, or for your performance rights and for your this rights. So we getting all those things together. So. Remember, say, through righteousness comes royalty.
Yes.
That means, say, from me and Dan I do the right thing, we have to get paid.
Right. I agree with that. Yeah. Now, with your vision and wisdom and experience in the music, what advice you would give to the young youths coming into music today?
The first thing is to love it. The first thing is to love it, because, as I tell you earlier, this music here, we turn you over. Make you just get mad and say, I left it and go do some 9 to 5, man. You have to love it. You have to love it in order, because, when I started out, and I used to sing with when I started out with my first woman in life.
Right.
And me go in the bathroom and sing with her, and we are sing. Oh, sing. She said, please, you better stop, and go look at work. Go look at work. It's not going to help you. But the love of it, even drive her away. Yeah. The love of it even drive her away. She said, no, now go on for the bubble. So I left him because very. But the love of it, the perseverance and the determination, and knowing that, me have a talent, and not only my mother. Because, a lot of people say, oh, it might have sound bad, but your mother love it. My mother know music, and she say, babes, you're bad. youth them around me say, youth you're bad. Me knowing personally in myself I'm bad. So all the youth them we are growing now in this music thing, you have to just love it first and everything will flow after. Love is the first thing.
Right.
You know, we don't know whether
love, yeah, I mean you're right. Love and commitment. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe in yourself because I mean
Absolutely.
as I was saying to my Empress last night, I say, you know, I go through certain experiences in life and certain people that was involved with the music around my time, they go through little things, very, very little,
Okay.
and them drop off.
Yes.
Right.
You see what I'm
And
saying?
there were some of them real talented.
And and they drop off. Remember now I started to the best of my recollection at the age of 7 singing. I used to be entertaining in school in the school that I grew up in. You have to be able to sing or perform some form of, you understand, something. You either do poetry, dancing, martial art, whatever.
You gotta do something.
have to do something.
Yeah.
My thing was singing.
Right.
Right? And look at me now. I mean I've been trodden. I mean I go through a real tribulation with the music.
Yeah.
You know, go through all kind of hostility, embarrassment. I mean just name it.
And
But I
Billy
didn't give
strong.
up. I still
Billy
yeah.
strong.
Yeah, you build me, you know what I mean?
and the artists them from me and Dan's era, like growing up.
Right.
Better than the artists them right now because listen,
Yes.
when me say that.
Yes. That's a
We get the
I agree with
training.
you.
The training where we get, them youth don't get because you can go in with Pro Tools and all kind of thing. And
Yes.
and say, patch that. B, patch that. And then just down a road.
Cut a
and
record.
Pretty and record. But when we are come from the days of that tracks and 24 tracks, and if you go in a studio, I can recall Kilimanjaro when Trooper them have voice dub plates. If you go there, remember say when you sing a dub plate, it's been burning same time.
Right.
So if you make a mistake,
Oh man.
you have to pay like $100 for that thing with speed.
Oh.
You get shame. Come out of my studio, boy, you idiot. So you have to you have to lyrical and you have to strong. Then I you whenever do the play, then can just go up on the computer and say, sing it about it.
Clean up.
So you know the training what we get and the discipline and the humility are from that time there. So
Yeah.
And then sorry, some of these artists when they go and perform, prior to they performing, and you hear the materials on the radio station, you say, wow, that shit bad. But bring the artist on stage to perform. I mean, there's no comparison. You say, but wait, now these artists are making music, making so much noise outside. But when the artists come on stage and can't even sing his own song. Wow.
yeah, so I would say more quality than quantity, you know.
I agree with that.
That we need.
When all is said and done with you with music, way down the road, how would you like to be remembered?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I never get that question before in my life. The legacy I would like to leave is that, you know, I try to communicate, you know.
All right.
I try to communicate because communication is the biggest thing, even better than leaving love to me, because if you can't communicate with your peers or somebody who's different from you,
Okay.
a war.
Okay.
That means if I could have called Bin Laden and say, alright, I'm going to leave your land. He wouldn't come to America to come boom me. Because I say, alright, we're going to leave your land. Let's come to an agreement.
Yeah.
And you don't like me, me not like you. Let's stay by your side and me say, but no, it's just egotistic behaviors and everything. And I'm going to say, yo, me the man and me this and I said to do this and do that. And then it just cause a war. So I would like to be, my legacy is communication.
Right.
Yeah, no, you say.
I endorse that. My legacy is love.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Love and mutual respect for everybody, because I mean, although we are the same,
Yes.
but we're different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might like what I like, I might like what you like, but it must have mutual respect for each other.
That's
True. That's
true.
You know?
That. True. That.
And you have to try and learn to coexist, you know, and live in harmony. And I
Nice.
think
Dan is a real professor. Yeah.
Yeah. I see that.
Even though him take it up.
So, any shout outs to fans? You know.
I you know, sometimes I like to give shout out, but sometimes, you know, when I leave the studio, I say, damn, you know, I should have shout out this person.
But yes,
And I don't want to leave nobody else. I say, everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody. Especially Miss English.
Oh, you say English, Miss Blue, big up yourself. Yeah, man. One love, one heart, one aim, one destiny. To the fans out there, you know, who've been supporting, you know, positiveness from day one. Canadian fans, the American fans, the European fans, African fans, I love you. You know, the Caribbean fans, you know, we can't live and live without the item. Big up all the managers, big up all the damagers, big up all the agents, big up all the devils. Everybody, you know, everybody, because you have to have hatred to motivate you sometimes.
Sure.
You have to have somebody who will hate you. They say, you're a fool that, if you show him, say,
you're not a fool.
Yeah, so big up everybody, you know? One love and much respect to the eye for your time.
Thank you.
And give thanks and keep on doing what you're doing, because I see you're a real professional, you know, so.
Thank you.
One love you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, thank you for that delightful conversation. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your perspective. Bless up.
Thanks again, man.
Good to see you again. Thanks, my brother. Bless up.
Yeah, man.
Yes, one love.